Thank you.
So we have just 4 apps remaining, and I want to welcome the next presenter up to the stage now. From Frog Design, here to show us an app called TV Chatter is Rod Graves. Rod, welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah. So TV's, at South by Southwest, I saw a lot of different companies trying, oops,
That was me.
that was you?
Here we go.
I saw a lot of different companies trying to do something new for TV, and what you're doing is pretty interesting, so tell us about it.
Sure. So TV Chatter is basically the intersection of TV watching, obviously, with social media, and essentially in this case, Twitter. So as you're watching shows at home, you've got that screen up there. If you're anything like I am, I'm completely attention deficit. TV really can't capture my interest. And I've got either the computer or most cases my phone with me, and I'm checking stuff.
That's
So it's kind of that parallel experience where you're watching Lost and you're like, oh my God, like that character just died. I want to talk to all my friends about this, right?
This is why I'm buying the iPad, actually. I'm buying it for the couch in my house,
Right.
so I can talk to the world as I'm watching TV shows and controlling the entertainment experience in my house. I have a Sonos and I have a HD TV and all sorts of fun stuff. Can you show us this app and sort of what the experience of
certainly.
using it's going to be like?
So,
And are you going to have an iPad version out?
We're actually working on the web-based version,
Okay.
and that'll work on the iPad, obviously at launch, and then it'll scale to that.
Pretty cool.
Cool. So let's see.
Just click on it. Is there supposed to be sound?
It's not supposed to have volume, but okay, cool. So what you're seeing here is basically the home screen. There's all these TV shows that networks are sponsoring us to place on this home screen. You click on a show, Trauma, it shows you options to view the tweet stream. We're going to go ahead and click on this NBC mobile site. That's going to then show us content from the network around the show. So here's all the air date stuff. Really what we want to do is see this tweet stream. So without even being a member, I just click on it. I'm instantly seeing all the content that's going on Twitter about Trauma. And more than just like a hashtag, which you could do yourself pretty easily, we're doing a deep kind of search query string on all of the characters, everything that's going on, the episode names. And you can write in place, retweet, reply.
How are these tweets coming in the system? Is this through search, the search API?
Yes.
Or is this just from your friends?
There's both options. So you can either view it from essentially everyone who's tweeting about it, or you can narrow it down to just your friends, which is kind of an example, I think, of something you posted about recently on your blog, the malleable social graph.
Yeah.
So as opposed to just a single interest topic or just my friends, it's my friends who are tweeting about, 24 or Lost or House or whatever it is.
Okay. What else does the app do?
That's about it. It's a very simple kind of thing.
Does it help? One place I'm hoping these systems go is, I'm out here right now, right?
Right.
And if I was staring at my iPhone because I'm bored in the audience and I see, oh, there's a show on that everybody's talking about, I'd love to click a button and have my PVR record it, or have a way to go and get that show onto my iPhone or onto my my Boxy box at home.
Exactly.
Are you heading that direction? What do you think about that?
I think at a high level, that's definitely the idea. So like the more integration that we can offer, I think Frog as a company, we have a lot of experience with integrating various platforms into one service that kind of means something with each different touch point. So if you imagine, integrating bookmarking or kind of scheduling PVR stuff with Facebook, with Twitter, all of that kind of coming together in one experience. That's exactly where we're going.
Is this a free app right now, or are we paying
It's totally
for it?
free, and it's supported by the TV networks.
And we have a question here.
I have a question. So I appreciate this is automating a process that I actually do already, right?
Right.
But making it easier for my mobile or iPad. But the problem I have is that I never watch things in real time. What do you do to stop spoilers?
Yeah, it's a huge question that I had when we were working on this. And at launch, it's done by time zone, so you wouldn't see spoilers from the East Coast if you're in the West Coast. But as we go forward, we definitely want to support like asynchronous media experiences where it's like you and I are watching the same show but at different times. But I'm only going to see the tweets that you made in connection to like minute 35, right? And kind of re-experience the show through your social lens.
Yeah. This is really becoming a huge problem during the Olympics. We saw the East Coast was tweeting about games and about sporting events that we weren't going to be able to watch for 3 hours, and it really, really bummed me out to be on the losing coast of that.
Yeah.
What other things are you learning by building this app? Because you're on the bleeding edge of entertainment and how we're mixing social and interaction with the act of watching something that's really not social and not interactive, right? But we're bringing something new to this medium that was made for us.
Yeah, I think we almost think of TV as this sort of singular activity where I sit on my couch and maybe I have a friend or two with me. But then it's just kind of me in front of this tube, and it can be kind of an isolating experience where you sort of deaden yourself, you veg out, and you're just there. But the sense of doing something and making TV an active experience that is kind of social, and you're bringing people that you know and maybe people you don't know into that experience with you, I think it's really engaging, and it's kind of cool to see that behavior change.
Do you sense that people, especially now that we're going to have iPads on the couch in front of us, my son usually takes over the big screen, right? And if I try to change his program, he starts crying. So I'm going to want to plug in headphones on my iPad and watch 24 on my iPad. Do you sense that you're going to mix previewing into this app so that I can watch the Twitter stream? Oh, everybody's talking about 24 right now. I'll click it on and start watching along with them.
Yeah, I think the ultimate is really, can you have like a ride-along experience where you're doing like online media viewing, like we're watching on Hulu or Fox or whoever else, and then you're actually able to have that TV chatter experience in line, integrated into that same viewing kind of model. So,
are you building predictive systems that, hey, I'm watching 24 every week, I might want to also watch this other show that's coming out?
The recommendation engine?
Yeah, are you thinking about that?
TBD. Yeah,
Okay.
not part of the current thing, but
Not part.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much. This has been
You're
really
welcome.
cool, and I'm looking forward to trying it on my iPad.
cool. Thank you.
All right.